You're watching DD India News Hour. I'm Sakal Button. Let's now talk about Israel, where Israel's Security Cabinet on Sunday has authorized Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's government to decide when and how Israel responds to the deadly attack on the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. Israel has said that Hezbollah...
Citizens of Israel, like you, I was shocked to see the horrific photos in the wake of Hezbollah's murderous attack in Majd al-Shams. Among those who were murdered are young children who were playing soccer and others. All of our hearts are broken over these sights. I can say that the state of Israel will not let this pass in silence, will not overlook this.
Israel, meanwhile, has said that Hezbollah will pay the price after a rocket attack at Golan Heights, which killed 12 children reportedly, for which Tel Aviv blames the terror group. Israel's Defense Minister Yoav Gallant has pledged a heavy response during a visit to the town of Majd al-Shams near the Syrian and Lebanese borders. Hezbollah has denied responsibility for the attack on Majd al-Shams on Saturday, the deadliest in Israel or Israeli-occupied territory since Hamas's October 7th assault, which sparked the conflict in Gaza. Hezbollah was on high alert and had cleared some key sites in both Lebanon's south and eastern Bekaa Valley in case of an Israeli attack. And as tensions escalate, some flights at Beirut airport have been cancelled or delayed, with Lebanon's Middle East Airlines saying that the disruptions to its schedules were related to insurance risk. Lufthansa, Turkish, Greek and Ethiopian airlines have also cancelled their flights to Beirut, scheduled for Monday. Sarah joins us. Sarah Coates of DD India joins us live from Tel Aviv. Sarah, amidst the panic, I don't know if these cancellation or rescheduling of flights is the consequence of the panic button, but the fact that Israel's Security Cabinet has, it seems, put a lot of onus on Prime Minister Netanyahu's government to respond to these deadly attacks. Is this a sign for a situation to escalate further or worsen further? It could.
Hello there. There's certainly a lot of concern right around the region as to what Israel's response will look like. And this is, of course, why the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu cut that visit to the United States short. He flew back to Israel on Sunday before huddling with his security cabinet to decide on a response. Well, that cabinet has now given Netanyahu and also the Defence Minister Yoav Gallant the authority to decide on the scope and the timing of this response. But certainly there is a lot of concern right around the region, and the 12th funeral for that 12th child that was killed is right now underway in the northern Druze village of Majd al-Shams. So certainly it is a region in mourning, and this comes as international leaders are really calling for calm. There's a lot of intensive diplomacy ongoing right now to try and bring this situation under control amid a lot of fear that this could potentially tip the region into a larger scale war.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Turkey seems to be offering some sort of a peace intervention or mediation when it says that it can intervene in the Gaza conflict. What do you read into that and the timings of this statement coming from Turkey?
Well, President Tayyip Erdogan, he's actually levelled a threat at Israel. He came out last night to say that his nation could enter Israel as it did in Libya and also Nagorno-Karabakh, saying that there's no reason we cannot do this. He is being slammed by Israel's Foreign Minister, Israel Katz, who posted on X that he is following in the footsteps of Saddam Hussein by threatening to attack Israel, adding he should remember what happened there and how it ended, referring to Saddam Hussein being hanged. But we do need to remember here that Erdogan has been a very fierce critic of Israel and also Israel's military actions in Gaza. But this is not something new. Relations between Turkey and Israel have really been on the decline over the past few years. And what we also do need to remember here is that Turkey is a member of NATO
Yes.
and is also very closely aligned with some of Israel's biggest allies in that alliance.
All right, Sarah, you keep an eye on that big story. Meanwhile, thank you for joining us live from Tel Aviv.